For y'all. We ready. We ready.
Say what?
We ready. For y'all.
We ready.
Hey, you guys.
What's up, everybody?
It's the Tan Jam
Jam
Riz 2722.
What's up? Thanks for joining us again, everybody. I hope y'all ready for juicy conversation.
Yes.
Feel like we're about to squeeze out some juice.
Okay, so before we even start shooting, we had like several topics.
Yes.
And I was about to say something, and Jam cut me off, and she said, save it for the video.
I like to save it for the video because I like for it to be fresh and juicy.
So this is what I was going to say regarding the topics that we were talking about. Do you want to step out in unpredictability, step out, leave the familiar, step out to unpredictability, or stay into familiarity?
First thing coming to mind to me is benefits or pros and cons. Because I think it's benefits to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
When you with something you're already familiar with, is that in reference to relationships?
It
like
could be
being with somebody
relationships,
you know?
a job,
Ooh.
anything.
I don't like starting over then. How about that? Because I don't want to start over with no job. Unless it happens naturally.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you meet somebody and y'all just click and it just like naturally blossoms and you're like, wow.
It makes me think of
like God just gave it to you.
Girlfriends. I don't know if anybody used to watch that show, but Joan, the one played by Tracy Ellis Ross, she was dating this guy named, I forgot his name.
Oh.
Is it Ellis?
I don't know.
I think it was Ellis, the actor.
The
right?
irony. I think so,
it was
her
Ellis.
last name, but I think that was his name.
Yeah, he was dating.
I could be wrong.
She was dating him, but then she like met his agent. She met his agent Brock, and they was like, "We're enchanted lovers."
Brock.
Right? So they were dating, and then he
Brock had met with the umbrella in the rain and that.
Yes.
You remember that?
So do you remember how she was kind of like, man, I feel like this is my enchanted person, but then I've been dealing with this guy, and we
oh my gosh. And it's like if you step out with that enchanted person, you don't really know what.
But then fast forward sometime, and remember he said he didn't want kids, and you know all Joan wanted was some kids.
Yeah.
And then later on in the episode, she was holding the baby, and the baby was, look at this low battery, look at it. Did it stop the camera?
No, it doesn't stop the party. At home. There you go.
Okay, so she was holding this baby, and the baby was just crying. She said, "Did I give up my enchanted lover? And kids don't even like me." So it's just like you go through all the pros and the cons, trying to see what's fit best.
Oh, but I think like her first lady at her church actually wrote a book, which was amazing. Just from me reading the side, like the synopsis of it, the summary. Yeah, all of that good stuff. Well, I read it and it seems really amazing because she was saying like, you know, God wants us to function in compatibility or our gifts and everything to function in workability. Now, on our next episode, I plan to hold up the book for you guys to check it out because I'm excited to read it because it's about basically how to know when you're with the right one to I guess cultivate you in marriage.
Yes, and I feel like now in this season, I don't know how other people ever dealt with it, but I feel like we have so many more tools to make things work now.
We also have so many more options for people.
We have more options.
It's limitless because you have social media where you can converse with people who are across the world. And sometimes some people really have a great appreciation for just an amazing conversation. Just like an enchanted, you know, like good morning, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy talking to you. I was watching this, I thought about you. Like some people, like that's actually a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then because I know that a lot of men, like in person, you meet somebody local by you, what they want.
Your body calling.
Seems like you're ready.
Seems like you're ready.
I'm not gonna play with this.
And actually at the barbershop, we had so many good conversations yesterday, and we were talking about that, and me and Jamie actually talked about this before on one of our other videos. We are so quick to please the flesh.
Girl, hello.
Please the flesh.
Oh my gosh. And my revelation, I gotta share with y'all my revelation.
Come on.
I'm a mother, I have children, and sometimes I'm telling my son, Jordan, be careful. I'm telling my my son, baby, be careful. Don't run around. I'm telling my daughter, sweetheart, be careful. You know, don't do this. This hot, this cold. And it's not that I don't want them to have fun. Mm-hmm. It's not that I don't want them to experience the awesomeness of the stuff that they saw. You got it. You got revelation. Yes. But I don't want you to get hurt. Yes. My baby. I don't want you to scrape your knee falling out the tree. I want you to climb the tree. I want you to climb it in due time with the right support. I want to be behind you, helping you go up there when everything is lined up. Right. I don't want you to go out there running out, wilding out. It look ready. I'm strong. The tree looks strong. I'm going to climb up, and they don't know the tree dead. Tree start falling apart. You fall, hit the ground, scrape your knee, and then you hurt. And I still love you. So God still loves us after we mess up. Yeah. But I didn't want you to get hurt. Now here I am comforting you and saying, see now, it's not that mommy don't want you to have fun and explore and be adventurous. I don't want you to bleed and cut. Because
if you think of every instruction that God has set before us, it's for our benefit. Oh, no, it has nothing to do. I mean, it's literally for our benefit. Everything that He tells us to do is to keep us safe.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Safe from so many different things.
From so many things because He sees everything. We only looking at the now. What you always say?
Oh, we see in part what He sees in the whole.
He sees the whole
like thing. That puzzle piece.
Yes.
I see them little pieces and I just be overwhelmed. That puzzle. You know, you see that little 3 pieces or something. You like, what's this, a dog or something? They put the whole thing together, be like a whole family and dogs and cats.
You're like, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Like God telling you victory. God's telling you won, you overcome, but you looking at what's in front of you. You know, and what them puzzle pieces look like. A bunch of mess. A whole bunch of mess.
I don't even like puzzles.
Okay? I don't like puzzles either. Really.
How about, look, my spirit is overwhelmed. There's too much. I like them, up all
I like them big block puzzles. The one with the things you pick up with the... Yeah, that's the one
you ain't even much. You ain't got to put them together.
Yeah, you just drop them right.
They just fall in place and boom, bam, bang. You see it. But I love that. So we were talking about that. But as far as stepping out into something new, for me, I used to say something scary is always new, but I had somebody say something to me that made sense. They was like, not always. Sometimes something new is so beautiful. I mean, you could just slip right into it.
And you fall right into it.
You just fall right in and everything just falls into place and it's so harmonious. But other times, you know, like with a job, even sometimes your job placement, you could just fall right into the right career. And it's a beautiful, wonderful thing. But other times when you transitioning, you have to go, that changes.
It's scary so many to me. Bumps in the thing. Like,
it's scary to readjust to something. It's like, what if we don't fit after all? Now I didn't went out here and ran for enchantment, or I didn't went out here and got this new spontaneous job that's my dream job, and then it's not even what I thought it was.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because sometimes stuff ain't what you think it is, honey.
Yeah,
that's the real.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, because you could be with familiar and get comfortable with familiar, and what you thought was familiar is not really familiar.
Oh, you can get played either way on that.
You can get played either way. Catch 22.
Yeah. So what do you think, Riz? If you had the option, have you ever heard the saying, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't? So which one do you prefer? The one you already know the pros and cons, or that one that's still a big question mark and you ready to go explore?
I think I'll probably be more to explore, because if I know you're not for me, I don't want to waste no time. It's not gonna get to marriage or anything, so it's like it's
not gonna get any easier.
Yeah, it's kind of senseless at a point, and then to adventure out. I mean, I would be.
Who you taking a chance? You're a risk taker. Are you a risk taker?
I am.
Sounds like it.
But like taking a risk.
Go on, honey. Take a chance.
Taking a risk, I would still keep.
I hope she get paid for that line.
Oh, wait, not from us.
Taking a chance. No, not from. I ain't got nothing for you, lady. What you said? Taking a chance, you was still what?
Like what I'm looking for, it will still be the same.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Like when you're taking a chance, I know what you're saying. Even if I go out there and that's not what I thought it was, I still want the same thing. So even if that's not it, it's not the end of the world. Let's press forward and find it.
Yeah.
It's out there. What I tell you what, the preacher today said have a creative imagination.
Hey, he done messed up telling me something like that.
Because, you know, my husband, my man, and my imagination is just so magnificent. Speaking of which, Magnificent Seven is a phenomenal movie. Go out and check it out.
Because another thing we were talking about in the barbershop, I was saying that I don't want my husband to have female friends. A lot of women don't care who their husband talk to.
I don't think nobody really, what you really want. And no, like I said, if somebody is so magnetic to you that you feel compelled or you feel you desire to talk to them every day, you desire to be around them as much as possible, you crave their time and attention, then that person is so magnetic. You keep on watering and sunlighting and cultivating that plant. It's going to blossom into something. Don't be talking about, oh, what happened? I'm
telling y'all, the barbershop was that conversation. Those topics were so real because Charles, I gotta give him his. He was like, it's all about supply and demand. I'm like, supply and demand. He was like, when you meet somebody, you put the demand on them. Now, when they supply or not, that'll be your whole. That's your whole foundation right there. We lay out the demands. Whether this now the whole thing with the supply and demand, you got to be careful, like we talked about. When you give that person that guidebook,
when you tell them what you actually like, but they get to pretend that they.
But the revelation you said. Everybody gonna expose their real self.
You gonna
they
show
talked about that at church today. About that veil. Like you gonna reveal
it up, baby. It's gonna get
who
real.
You are.
So, you gonna reveal who your true
supply and demand.
But I love what his analogy with the veil was. Why he was saying like spirituality, like you a field vessel, and then you take that off of you, the flesh human or something like that. It was getting all complicated and real up in there.
Here's Leah. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Something I heard.
Was that Leah or Leah and Rachel?
I forgot who I heard it from, but they said that you shouldn't get married to anyone that you haven't seen their angry side. Them being
I heard that.
I never heard that before, but I love that because I need to see you in your different elements.
Yeah,
I've never seen you angry. I mean, you might be the most amazing man in the world. Then all of a sudden, I see you angry and you turn into the Incredible Hulk.
But then again, too, I feel like it's some exceptions on that. Cause think about when you get married, you gonna tread some ground you never treaded on.
You are, but you need to have some idea.
Yeah, somebody.
But think about it, cause when I think about my mom and dad, I don't feel like I see my dad as frustrated or as mad as I did when he had to take care of his mom before she passed. Like it's like it brought out like emotions.
Some things you are never gonna. That's why I say, how is that person when they lose a loved one? Because I knew a particular couple, and one of the people in the relationship had lost a parent, and I cannot imagine. It is unfathomable.
You can't fathom
it. I cannot imagine that pain, that agony, that hurt. Excuse me. And I can imagine how that might make you change. How that might change your personality. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be grieving. You're gonna be hurting. You're gonna be maybe not as cheerful as you usually are.
Yeah, because think about like if a couple
and that spouse has to tolerate this new person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say it's a couple or whatever, and the wife loses her mom. And then the husband still has his mom. Like, oh, let's celebrate Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Mother's Day. Like, you don't know what that's going to bring about.
You're not so cheerful about it. Yeah. I would hope that she would take on that mother-in-law as a mother.
But I'm saying
but you never know what the... Yeah.
What if your mom died on Mother's Day? Like, it's going to be a lot of stuff.
It's a day for grieving every year for you, and it's a day for celebration every year for them. Oh, that's just
it's like you have to... You're going to process emotions.
That's so hard. That's one of those things you just pray your spouse or yourself or nobody ever has to go through.
Come on. But those are the things we have to think about because it's possible.
Yeah, and I think that too, and sometimes it's a little easier to handle when you experience it in a natural form.
Not carving out pumpkins.
Yes. Well, guys, on that note, got a little visitor. It's the Tan Jam Riz 2722. It's been real, guys.